This live. My name is Doris. In case if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Doris. This is Style Didi TV, where we talk about relationship matters. You're all welcome, guys. Keep coming. You're all welcome. Thanks for joining the live. Thanks for joining tonight's broadcast. Today is Friday again, and we're looking forward for weekend ahead. So we are very grateful. Thanks for joining, everyone. Keep coming, keep coming. This is Style Didi TV. My name is Doris, and this is Style Didi TV, where we talk about relationship issues and some other things. But at the moment, we are actually focusing on marriage, relationship matters. You're all welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. Today, we have a very important topic. Someone has actually asked me to talk about this topic, and I don't take the basis of Style Didi TV's request for granted. This is an issue that actually needs to be addressed. So most of us, we can still learn from there as well, because we are all learning, including myself that is talking to you guys, teaching you. I am also learning. So as I teach you, I still learn from what I teach you. I gain my own experience as well, because everyone is facing one challenge or the other. So we are all here to learn, guys. So thanks for joining. You're all welcome. Keep coming so we can start. This is Style Didi TV, where we discuss about marriage, relationship matters, challenges in marriage relationship, nitty-gritties of marriage relationship. You're all welcome, guys. Keep coming so that we can talk about it very briefly, this topic, so that we can all go back to our various stuff that we are doing. You're all welcome, guys. I hope that you all are tuning in preparation for Valentine's Day celebration, which is very much around the corner. And as someone who is into a relationship, you're not supposed to take Valentine's celebration for granted. This is part of this is something that's kind of strengthen, that kind of ignites relationship. Now, most people during Valentine resolve their differences. Most couple during Valentine can resolve their differences, can settle their scores, can forgive one another. So a lot of things that is very significant in Valentine celebration. There are so many things that are very significant in Valentine celebration. And guys, I want you to start getting yourself prepared for Valentine. This is not the topic for today. I'm just trying to you guys so that you don't, oh, I didn't remember on time. Oh, that's why I couldn't buy something for my house. Guys, remember that Valentine Day, Valentine celebration requires you to kind of, get closer to your relationship. It kind of ignites your relationship. It kind of fires up your relationship, because it's all about love. It's all about good emotions. It's all about attachment, closeness. So this is why it is important to anyone who is into a relationship. So guys, get yourself ready towards that celebration that is coming up, I think, the next 2 weeks, if I'm correct. So guys, we are going to talk about today how to turn every problem. Guys, remember that in life, we all face problems. Some people face problems on daily basis. Some people face problems on weekly basis. Some on monthly basis. Some in between the year. Yeah, so Capping, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, you want to marry me? Okay, that's fine. As long as you're going to you take me along, take the children, and then you take my husband as well, yeah? Are you ready for that? I will permit you. So you're going to be looking after me, look after my children and look after my husband as well. Is that okay for you? Is that what you want? If that is what you want, there's no problem. Anyway, thanks for joining my live. So today we're going to talk about how to turn everyday problem, that we go through into opportunities. We face daily issues, we face daily challenges as married couples, as boyfriend, girlfriends. As long as you are into a relationship, there must be one problem or the other. You're all welcome, guys. Theodora, I can see you. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Small Rasta, you're all well. Thank you so much for that compliment. Thank you. You're all welcome. All right, that's fine. No problem. Too, if I can see all of you, you're all welcome. You're amazing. Thank you so much. So, you know that in relationship, there are lots of problems. And sometimes we tend to derail. We tend to lose some opportunities because of problems. Now, we're going to, first of all, let's talk about money problem. Now, you find out that in every relationship, money sometimes can be an issue. So if you think, how do I say it? If you think that money has been a problem in your relationship, can you just type yes on the page? Because we are here to interact. This is an interactive session where we talk about issues. We give ideas because the idea you have, I may not have it. So we share ideas. So if you have such problem in your relationship, type yes at the comment section so that we can deliberate on that. Okay? Okay. Okay, guys. So now let's talk about money, financial relation. Sorry, let's talk now. Let's pick up on let's talk about money relationship. Now you find out that in some relationship, people face a lot of problems. And how does that happen? Now, two people living in the same house, maybe one is earning higher than the other, and that other one is the one who will always want to put his or her money aside without wanting to come forward to say, oh, I am ready to help. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. I heard what you said. So you find out that it's a big problem. Now, in every relationship, there has to be transparency. Otherwise, there will always be monetary issues. There will always be challenges. There will always be arguments. So it requires transparency for your marriage, for your relationship to do what? To last. Thank you so much for that. Okay. So in every relationship, money can be an issue. If you want to maintain a good relationship, a lasting relationship, you have to be transparent with your partner. You have to be upright. I mean, it wouldn't fetch you anything when you start hiding money and every day you're complaining you don't have. And you begin to meanwhile, if you say you love your partner, you both of you should be sharing your financial problems side by side equally. You don't keep pretending with the little you have to say, oh, you don't have. And then you expect your partner, it could be the woman or it could be the man, and then you expect your partner to be the one who will always pay the whole bills, who will always bring money for feeding and everything. That is not right. That is not right. Okay? There has to be uprightness, there has to be transparency, there has to be faithfulness when it has to do with money. Now, today, people face a lot of problems like job loss. Now, sometimes humans as we are, when we lose our jobs, in our mind, we have the feelings that the world is ended. We lose our confidence. Fear will come into us. We are shaking. We are panicking. We are nervous. Now, let me tell you one thing this evening you must take home. Sometimes when certain misfortune happen to you, that is an opportunity for you to elevate yourself. Specifically, when you lose a job, you're so panicky, you're so scared. You're asking yourself, what am I going to do? What is the way forward? I am in trouble. So many things keep coming into your mind. Let me tell you this evening, for you to move to a greater position, you must lose the present position. For you to aspire, for you to progress, for you to become someone better tomorrow, you must give up on your present circumstance. So when that is happening, you are not supposed to lose every hope, because in future, when I talk about future, it could be in a month's time, it could be in 2 months' time, it could be in 3 months, it could be a year. You're going to be in a position to advise other people. Now, you're going to use your circumstance, your past situation, to do what? To advise other people who are in the same situation. Like I rightly said, job loss, it can be very challenging. It can be very devastating. And you keep asking yourself, oh my God, what else am I going to do right now? There is no money for me to buy things for myself. There is no money for me to look after my family. There is no money for me to even, do some other things. There is no money to pay for my rent and things like that. And if you're the type that have partner, this is the time that your partner will show you love, because at that point in time, you need support. You need support at that crucial moment, because it's not going to last forever. You're going to pick up at some point. But remember that that is a very good experience that you are going through, because you're going to use that experience to educate other people. You're going to say to other people, oh, I was once in this situation. This was exactly what I did. This is what I did. This, that. And then you become in that situation. You become a mentor to such people. And you find out that they will get inspired by you talking to them, telling them exactly what they need to do, asking them to be patient, encouraging them, advising them on what next to do. Because all those situations, they are never permanent. It's just a temporary situation that within a short moment, you're going to overcome it. So it's a very big challenge. At the same time, it's a wake-up call for us. And it's a way forward to our success. Now, you have to bear in mind that most of these rich people we see in the world today, they started from somewhere, right? They started from somewhere. Now, they didn't just wake up from nowhere and became rich, became billionaires, become millionaires. No, they started from somewhere. And as they keep striving, working harder and harder, they keep doing what? They keep progressing until they become whom they want to become. They become very visible to the world. They become, role models. People are reverencing them, respecting them, talking very good about them because of what? Their richness. So if you are one of those people watching me tonight, I want you to take this home, that when you are facing a financial problem, don't give up. Do not give up. It's your first step towards becoming a billionaire. That is your way forward becoming a billionaire. Because you can't jump from that low level you are straight to millionaire level. It doesn't happen. There has to be what they call transition. Transition means from one step to another, from another, and then you keep climbing. So apparently you're climbing from step 1 to step 2 to step 3, and on and on and on and on. And that is where you're going to find yourself, and you'll be so shocked and be surprised. Okay, now moving on. Now let's talk about career problems. Most of us in our workplaces will have challenges, right? People, your nearest line manager, your upper line manager, or your immediate line manager may be bullying you. maybe making you feel terrible, that when you wake up in the morning that you're going to work, you'll be like, oh my God, what a terrible day. In that situation, you don't need to give up. Follow the rules and regulations of your workplace. Continue. Rico, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Continue with the rules and regulations. Do your job diligently. Do not give up. Make sure you are maintaining your lane. All your job descriptions, make sure you are on point. Do not give up. And you'll find out that at some point, someone you least expected that will recognize your efforts in that job place will recommend you, will say something good about you, will write a very good recommendation about you. And what does that mean? It means that you are going to be promoted. It means that you're going to step into your next level of success. Most people get frustrated at workplaces. They say, oh my God, this guy is always on me. He always wants me to do this. He always wants me to do that. He blames me for everything. Whatever I do, he does not cherish it, or she does not cherish it. Always, pick it on me. Some people at the end of the day, they will give up. Do not give up. Don't ever give up. Take it that this is a learning process for you. Take it that you are going to progress. Take it that you are gaining experience of life. And that at some point, one day, you are going to be elevated into your next level. Because if you give up, one, it's going to affect you physically, it's going to affect you mentally, it's going to affect you psychologically, it's going to affect you socially, and so many other areas. Remember that the job you have is what is actually sustaining you. And you're not going to give up because someone out there is bullying you. Possibly the person is having hatred on you. Never give up. As long as you know what you are doing, continue doing what you're doing. Do not give up. And always stand up for yourself. If the worst comes, lay complaint to your agency. Lay complaint to your most upper line manager or to your overall manager. Make sure it is sorted out. Because that next line, your upper line manager, who is there bullying you, is there working for his own wages. Remember, he is not the owner of the company. He's there working for his own wages. So why would you want to give up for someone? You don't do that. So guys, this is a very good advice I'm giving you guys tonight, because so many people have made this mistake in the past and they found out that it didn't go well. But if at worst scenario, you've been asked to go home, leave the job and go home, have in mind that something greater is on your way coming. Have in mind that something better is coming your way. Most people have actually succeeded by being made redundant in their workplaces. Most people have actually succeeded by being sacked from their jobs. And they felt, oh, all hopes are lost. No, all hopes are not lost. That could be an opportunity for you to find your next higher level. I am a witness to that. I've got that experience. I've experienced that in my life. And today I never regretted that. So you find out that in every misfortune, as long as it's not your fault, keep your heads up and look forward for better tomorrow. It does work. Remain positive. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Never condemn yourself. That is the worst thing you would do, to condemn, oh, why me? Why me? Why would it be me? Why others are? No. Erase that from your mind. Never ask yourself, why me? Because you haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. Rather, nature is trying to put you in a better position. Always listen to the spirit that will speak to you. So when you feel things are going worse, getting bad, it's not getting bad. That is an avenue for you to step into your next higher level where you're going to smile. And then you find out that with all these problems, it becomes a breakthrough. It becomes a testimony. It will now make you to become a teacher, it will now make you to become an expert in a situation where you can now talk to other people. You explain to other people, I was once in this situation. This was the way I handled it, and it went well. And that is what will make you the full adult you are. Okay. So, like rightly said, we've talked about job loss, we've talked about financial money problem. Now, let's talk about relationship problem, guys. Because sometimes we do have some ups and downs with our relationship. You started well, and along the way went bad. Possibly the relationship is no longer working, right? And then you start asking yourself, how did I see myself in this situation? No, don't blame yourself so much. You haven't done anything wrong by loving someone. You haven't done anything wrong by loving someone. Possibly two of you are not meant to be. Both of you are not meant to be. Many people have had experiences in the past. A man told a story. Now, let me share this story with you. A man told a story. He got married to one lady at his very young age of 26 years old. And when he got married to this lady of the love of his life, it didn't take long. This lady started being sick. Now, this is the love of his life. Now, there's no way he's going to fold his arms and allow the lady to die. He started supporting her, taking her, helping to take her to hospital appointments, helping, for her to take her medications and things like that. It was not getting better. This lady was becoming sick. Today, hospital, tomorrow, another hospital, next tomorrow, different diagnoses. And he was like, what is actually going on? What is happening? Now, the lady fits well. He eats. There is nothing wrong, apparently, to suggest that, oh, this is why she is being sick unnecessarily. Now, at some point, they started running blood tests. Like when someone is not feeling good, not feeling well, it will now require series of blood tests. The doctors will start running so many blood tests on the person to find out exactly what the problem is. Now, the mother to this lady knew she would come and assist the man, to look after her daughter. At some point, the man started asking questions. Madam, what is actually wrong with your daughter? Because we can't actually find out what is happening. The woman could not say anything. The man had to call his father-in-law, who is the dad to the wife, and was telling the man, this is exactly what I'm going through. What is actually wrong with your daughter? The man was somewhere far away. And then he answered the guy. He said, oh, did my wife not tell you that my daughter has died or nearly, no, he said that his daughter nearly died some years ago, that they're even surprised that she's still alive till today. And he said, no. He said, nobody told him. Oh my God. And then the man started quizzing. What is happening? So many tests has been run. A lot of things has happened. All of those things. And the doctors are not actually coming up with results to say, oh, this is exactly what is the cause of this lady's ailment. Okay. The young man who is married to this woman, continued with the man and was asking, Sir, can you please tell me, is there anything wrong with your daughter? Because I knew that even when I married her newly, nothing was wrong with her. She was okay. She was fine. So how come? What is happening? And the man said, guys, listen to this story. He now said that when he married his own wife, now this is the father-in-law talking to the son-in-law. He said to him, when I got married to my wife, we stayed for so many years without having a child. And at some point, we were very much worried and we're very much anxious to have a child. And someone directed us to somewhere that we went to. And they said, once you go there and do whatever you're asked to do, you will have a child. And he said to his wife, let's go. We have waited for so long time. We've waited for so long and baby is not coming. Let's go do whatever we need to do to get this baby. He took his wife and they went. On getting there, they performed some rituals. The following month, the wife became pregnant. The pregnancy was this lady who is always sick every day. And then they had her. Okay. And when they had her, she was growing up. At some point that she nearly died. There was no illness, nothing. She nearly died. And the mysterious way it happened. So apparently he as dad, they all gave up. And they said this child did not come from the right source. And that is the lady this young man got married to. And then the man was questioning, but so why did you guys not tell me exactly what the situation is regarding your daughter? Why did you guys not open up to me? Anyway, to cut the story short, she became sick again. The young man took her back to the hospital. Continued. Nothing is being found by the doctors. The doctors does not know what is actually wrong with this lady. And this man knelt down to pray because that is the only resource he had, to start praying for his wife. As he was praying, a spirit ministered to him and said to him, stop praying. Let her go. Let her what? Go. And he's like, let his wife go? How can he handle this? He continued praying. That spirit said to him again, let her go. So as he was praying and then he got up, as he got up, he saw someone who was walking, turned back and was waving at him, just waving at him. And that was his wife who was lying on the bed, and he could see her shadow, her spirit, waving at him. And before you know it, the wife who was laying on the bed is already gone. The doctors came, did all sorts of resuscitation, did everything they could do. The woman could not wake up. She's already gone. Now, bringing it to what we are learning today. Sometimes, guys, some misfortune, we call it to be, brings us to a better place. Some people are blaming themselves today because their marriage did not work out the way they expected it. Some people are actually wanting to do something terrible because their relationship has gone down the drain and they are wondering what is happening. How are they going to cope? Guys, you will cope. You know the brain behind what is happening. Possibly it's not the right person for you. Now look at the story of this young man. That was how he lost his wife. Now, when the whole thing was done on him, he wiped his face and he became strong again. He became strong again because he has seen it clearly that that woman was not meant to even live, let alone being his wife. So that is an error. So what are we saying? Most disappointment in life, don't kill yourself for it, my dear. Don't blame yourself for it. Just see that that is a way of escape for you. Sometimes, most times. Because if you push too hard, the end of it might be very, very drastic. It might be very terrible. It might be beyond your capacity that you will not be able to cope. So when certain things happen, you're doing the right thing and the right thing is not doing itself. Don't worry about it. Leave nature to take its course. Sit back and watch and see what is going to happen next. Thank you so much, Rico. I wish you the same. God bless you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So this is it. Guys, it's not about being too religious at this time. No. Whatever that is not meant to be is not meant to be. This was a child that was gotten from a wrong source. She managed to grow up. Someone came for her, got married to her. She did not last. She's gone already. Omorobe, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. So, that is the story. Do you think that this man will blame himself even for one day? No. He will not blame. Rather, he will say, God, thank you for delivering me from this problem. Because the problem would have been endless. Maybe the woman would have been like acting some dramatic things in the house. So that was how the journey ended. Because they just got married. So apparently not too long. So they haven't even had any baby together. And that was how the journey ended. And then the man did what? The man moved on. Emmanuel, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. And the man did what? Moved on. Today, he is happily married with his wife who understands him, who knows when he's not happy, and who knows when he's happy. So why am I trying to narrate this evening? I'm trying to narrate that most of the problems that come our ways, we should not kill ourselves because of them. It's a wake-up call. It's a way forward. It's an opportunity for us to grow. It's an opportunity for us to succeed in life, for us to become better people tomorrow. Yes. Instead of you asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Instead of you asking yourself, why are all these problems happening to me? Rather, ask yourself, what lessons am I going to learn from these problems? Because at that point in time, you need to start learning your lessons. You need to start learning your lessons. If you're a couple living together in the house and you've lost your job, you're not going to fold your arms because you've lost your job. No. You're going to start from somewhere. Don't worry about what people are going to say. Don't worry about the laugh. Don't worry about the criticism. Raise your head up and move on. Start from the lowest thing you can do to help yourself. Shake off the dust on your shoulders and say to yourself, I am good. Say to yourself, I am the best. Say to yourself, I am not going to fail. Whatever affirmation that you release from your mouth is going to work for you. Start making contact with people. Start making arrangements on how people can help you do one thing or the other. You might even decide to go on social media to say, ask people, what can I do on social media? You have got your smartphone. Start from somewhere. There are lots of opportunities you can find yourself in while you're looking for the greener pasture. Yes. So, because most people don't know how, they don't know how to manage situations, they don't know how to manage their problematic times, they don't know how to manage stress, they don't know how to manage when things are tough, and they are lying down, looking up all the time, asking God, why me? Why me? Why will it not be you? Is you because God wants to elevate you from that lower level you are to a higher level. Something must go for another thing to come. You must lose one thing. Yeah. Now you have two of these things. You must lose this in order to get this. Now you look at these two things. If someone said to you, choose one out of these two, I'm very sure that being a wise person you are, you will say, oh, I'll choose this because this is mobile phone and this is a marker. So you will definitely lose this marker for you to do what? To work towards mobile phone. That is how life is. So guys, as married couple you are, because that is our niche in this page, we speak about married couple. We speak about married relationship. If your partner has lost his or her job, whoever amongst you that have lost their job, let the other person pick up their partner. Encourage your partner. Kemi, you guys are very late today. You're all welcome. Thanks for joining. Ruth, I can see you. You're welcome. So pick up your partner, encourage your partner, let your partner know that there is better tomorrow. Help your partner out in any little way you can. Because if your partner goes into depression, you will be the one to suffer it. If your partner happens to go to the other dimension, you'll be the one to suffer it. So always be there for one another in difficult times. Encourage one another and help one another. If you still have, help your partner until he springs up again, until she springs up again. Don't say, oh, it's your problem, it's your business, or it's your foolishness. That's why you have lost your job. No. Because it can be anyone. It can happen to anyone. So at that point in time, be very courageous. Encourage your partner, support your partner, help your partner in any little way you can until your partner does what? Balances. Until your partner comes up again. These are what they call challenges of life. Yes. So when it happens, you ask yourself, you don't ask yourself, why me? You don't ask yourself, why is this happening to me? Rather, you ask yourself, what will this situation, what will this circumstance teach me? What lesson will I learn from this situation? And then, what skill do I need to start with right to do? Can I draw? Can I go on the internet? Can I use my phone to teach people what I know about, what I know very well to teach? Can I impart knowledge on other people? Can I do anything with my hands? What exactly can I do? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my lady. Yeah. So you ask yourself, right now, I need to do something. Guys, let me tell you, this is the time you will have to go and get your best dress if you're a woman. This is the time you're going to get your best shirt if you're the man and put it on. Groom yourself very well. Appear to be very rich. Appear as if there's no problem. Raise your shoulders high and then look up. To what? To the nearest future. How are you going to help yourself? Don't go about talking yourself down to people whom you are even better than. No. Don't go about mourning to people. Don't go about seeking self-pity from people. Remember, those people you're talking to, those people you're sharing your feelings with, might even be worse than you. Their own situation might even be worse than yours. So you find out that you have failed already. So what do? Pick up yourself. Look good. Sit down. Plan yourself. Ask yourself, as a human I am, what am I going to do right now to start helping myself out so that I wouldn't beg? There are so many things you can do. Tell me, every human being in this life has a skill. Every human being in this life has a what? A skill. Pick up that skill. Start practicing on it. Don't be ashamed. Be proud of that situation, because your self-encouragement is what is going to elevate you to the next level. That situation is not going to last forever. No. Because there is a reason for it. Because there's a reason for it, you are being prepared to your next higher level. Yes. Tell other people that I said so. Exactly. Absolutely. Yes. Sharkwater says, fix up, look sharp. That is it. If you're the man, groom your hair, look good. Go to your wardrobe, get the best shirt, put it on. As you're going out, you're looking for a job. You're looking for something to do. Nobody is aware what you're going through. You don't need to tell people, no. And before you know it, you will pick up. Before you know it, someone will call you. Oh, I have so job. Are you good at doing this? Are you good at that? Or can you do anything? Can you teach people? You find out that it's very magical. You're welcome. You're welcome. 2793, you're welcome. Yes. That is life for you. The moment you say to yourself, I'm not going to fail. Affirmation, guys, affirmation is very, very important. What you utter from your mouth to your own self. Say to yourself, I'm going to succeed. You just laugh. Just laugh over that bad situation and say to yourself, I'm going to succeed. I am moving on. I'm going to see better tomorrow. And then start working towards it. Start from the lowest job you can do. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Build your self-confidence and say to yourself, I will make it. And then start making connections. Once you start making connections, people will start connecting with you. And that is how you're going to do what? You're going to excel. And you find out that people who are there, seated there, looking, wanting to hear about you, before they know it, they are coming bound before you. Why? Because they have seen that you have moved on. As simple as that, guys. Now, as couples, sometimes we keep arguing amongst ourselves. Instead of walking away, one person will ask, oh, what is this actually teaching me? What is this argument teaching me? What am I going to learn from this argument? What am I going to learn from this? Maybe you have some little, what do I put it? I'm thinking of the right word. Apart from argument, heated argument, and everybody is keeping away from one another. Yes. In every relationship, there's arguments. There is always an argument. In every relationship, remember that these are two people who have come to live together, right? From different family background, from different homes. Now, most of us, every little thing triggers us. The women, there is one thing that we do sometimes that is not very proper. Now, sometimes women like to hold on to their past anger so much that even sometimes when the man apologizes to you and at some point the man goes back again to do the same thing, anything wrong again the second time, and then you recall the past. No. Learn to forgive and forget. Once you have forgiven your partner, learn to do what? To forget. And then the men, This is a lesson for you guys. You don't want to be picked on. Whatever you know that will not all go well with your wife, with your partner, is that your girlfriend, whoever, try as much to keep away from it. Try as much to do what? To keep away from it. Don't keep saying, oh, after all, I will just go and say to her, oh, I'm sorry. I will apologize to her and that she will accept me. That is wrong. We need to learn to respect one another. We need to learn to accept one another the way we are. We are different people who have come from different backgrounds, different parents, and then we've accepted to do what? To live together. It's hard. It's a tough job. It's very challenging. So you have to look at yourself and say, oh, this woman is from another parent. Then you, the woman, say, oh, this man is from another parent. Therefore, there are certain things that I will learn to tolerate. There are certain things, some tolerable things. I will learn to be patient. I will learn to forgive. I will learn to look away sometimes and have my peace of mind. Now, we are talking in the scenario that things have not gotten out of hand. Yeah, this is where we are right now. We will learn, yes, Kebi, we will have to learn to respect one another. It's very important. Respect is reciprocal. Respect has to be what? Has to be given back to one another. Respect shouldn't come from only one person. Sometimes our African tradition, if you're an African watching me, sometimes I think about this and I say to myself, why is it that African culture is not actually getting in every relationship? The man deserves respect from the woman. The woman deserves respect from the man. Yes, that's how it's meant to be. Not just the woman pouring her own respect and then the man is there being sarcastic. No, it's not going to work. Because at some point, the woman will do what? She'll become saturated with her respect and she will say, I'm not doing it anymore. Likewise, the man, if the respect is coming only from the man, at some point, the man will give up. So you can see that everyone needs the what? The respect. So that everyone will be happy. Help one another when it is needed. Support one another when it is needed. So that everyone will be what? Will be happy. Now, this is where the relationship starts going bad. When one partner is feeling too exhausted, feeling too saturated, feeling that he or she is the only one doing most of the things to keep the relationship going, then there's going to be an issue. Everything has to balance. It has to balance because you, the woman, you're important in the relationship. You, the man, you're also important in the relationship. So everybody needs to do what? To respect one another. So when argument comes in, you ask yourself, what is this actually teaching me about communication? Communication is very important. Don't shy away. At the right time, speak your mind. Let your partner know what has transpired few hours ago that you are not happy with, so that you can trash it. There is no one that should be enslaved in the relationship. No. Everyone needs to feel good. Everyone needs to feel valued so that the relationship will do what? It will work. Otherwise, it's going to sour because no one wants to be treated badly. Most of the relationship today that is not working is as a result of the fact that one has failed. One out of the two has done what? Has failed in their responsibility. And then maybe the other one is saturated already. Now, we've had cases of so many terrible things that has happened in the past as a result of one particular person in relationship keep on giving, giving all the time. And at some point, when that one is fed up, what happens? We will give up. And that is not our portion at all. So always be open to one another. Ask questions. Give ideas. Give solutions. You know, be there for one another at all times is very, very important. Now, your current struggle that you are right now might be someone else's in future. You're not just the only one that the problem is meant for. It can be another person's turn in future. And what are you going to do? You will become the mentor. And then you will say to the person, oh, I was once in your situation. I was once facing this kind of circumstance that you are. Now, this is what you need to do. You become an expertise. You become a mentor. You become an advisor. You become a teacher to the other person. And that is life, how life is meant to be. Sometimes you aren't going through something just for you. No. You're going through what you're going through so that you can teach someone else. So that you become a teacher to someone else. That is how it goes. Sometimes we struggle with debts. Maybe money you borrowed, and at some point you lost your job and you're not able to pay back the money. This is where your partner will have to step in to support you, you know, to help you out. And this is why you are meant to be together as husband and wife or as partners. I do see some terrible partners who live together and they mind their separate businesses. Whether the other one is suffering is not their problem. No, it's not supposed to be like that, my dear. No. We are there. Iron, they say iron sharpeneth what? Iron. Help me, I help you. It takes two to tango, the Englishman said. It takes two to do what? To tango. A rope cannot tangle itself. It takes two ropes to tangle together. So both of you should do what? Be there for one another. Help one another in difficult times. That's how it's meant to be. Okay. Now, if I may ask you, what problem do you think you're facing right now as you're watching me? If you feel comfortable typing it in the section, in the comment section, type it there so that we can talk about it, so that we can find a way forward. Possibly it's been on your neck. You're struggling. You don't know how to go about it. And it's making you vulnerable, going to talk to wrong people who doesn't even have the solution. Yes. So if you're in that situation and you think you're comfortable, you can type it at the comment section so that we can deliberate on it and find a way forward. Most people have actually gone into depression. Reason being that they don't have anyone to talk to regarding the problem they are facing, regarding the situation that is facing them, regarding challenges that they are facing, and their head is spinning, and they are asking, where is the way forward? What do I need to do? And you overthink and overthink and overthink and overthink it. It starts affecting your mental health. That does not help. This is why you need to belong somewhere where you can receive help, where you can receive moral support, where you can receive financial support, where you can receive any kind of support you think you need. We are not complete in this life. It can be anybody's turn. I may be in a situation tomorrow where I need somebody to talk to. So don't shy away. Don't swallow your pride. Don't swallow your problem. Rather, swallow your pride and bring out your problem so that you get what? Solution. And again, always have in mind that your problem cannot define you. Never, 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 never. Never you allow your problem to define you. Oh, this is what I've been going through all this. Oh, I'm not known for it. No, 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 no. Your problem shouldn't be your identity. It shouldn't be your identity at all, at all. It's a phase that will come and do what? And go. It's not going to last. You're not going to live with your problem forever. Never. Let your problem not define you, but how you respond to the problem is what matters. So when you are facing a problem, look for the right person to speak to and get what? Solution. Swallow your pride. Look for the right person to speak to who will give you nice advice, who will give you progressive advice, who will give you support, the support that you need for you to do what? For you to move on, for you to carry yourself and then look forward for better tomorrow. So every challenge in life comes with lesson. It comes with a skill. It comes with an experience. It comes with an opportunity. And your job is to stay what? Stay curious and not to be bitter. Don't be bitter because of your situation. Stop crying because of that situation. Stop giving yourself sleepless nights because of that situation. No. Stop making your partner, if you have one, to be sleepless at night. Let your partner support you in any little way he or she can. Carry your problem alongside with you. Try as much to be happy with yourself. Think for positivity, how you can elevate yourself, how you can take yourself out from the bondage in which you are. Okay, guys, I've spoken well enough. And if you love this message, do not fail to share this video to your friends, to people that you know, and click on the like button, because algorithm will love to see your like button and make the video visible for other people to partake. And if you have any question, this is the time for you to ask your question before we call it a day. Okay. Questions? Please, mommy. Maureen is asking a question. Is it? Please, mommy, can you give tips on how to manage a low-earning husband that still nags a lot and the wife earn more? Okay. Yeah, so Maureen has a question. It says, can you give tips on how to manage a low-earning husband that still nags a lot and his wife earn more? Okay, now, there is one adage that says that all fingers are not what? Equal. We always use it to talk down on people. But if you sit down and think about that adage by the white man, that all fingers are not equal, you will find out that there's a reason for that. You as a wife may be earning higher than your husband. Husband, that is not a reason for you to be nagging. Husband, that is not a reason for you to become jealous of your wife. Husband, that is not a reason for you to start discouraging your wife from whatever that she is doing that is making her fetch good money. Rather, support your wife more. Remember that the money that she's making is for both of you. If you actually know what you are doing, if you actually agree that both of you are husband and wife, the husband should have in mind that if my wife becomes a billionaire tomorrow, I am equally a billionaire. So if the blessing is going to come from my wife, means that we are all going to partake. I, as the husband, I will partake of the blessing as well. That's how it's supposed to be. So if your wife is making progress, if your wife is earning more than you as a husband, Mr. Husband, you have to be grateful. You have to be grateful. You have to appreciate that woman, because that woman is only bringing light to your family. That woman is trying to elevate you. That woman is trying to make you a better man that you're not at the moment. So what do you need to do? Encourage her. Help her. If there are little things you can help with that business she's doing that is actually giving money, concentrate and start assisting her with it, because every woman need what? An assistant. Every woman women are weaker vessels. So we need assistance from the men at all times. Despite the fact that we are making it financially, we still need you people's assistance. So you, the man, try as much to encourage the woman, help, support her, and you find out that she will make it, she will elevate you. If that money comes in billions, you will partake of that billions. Rather than you nagging, rather than you being jealous, rather than you, being angry of your wife's progress, rather support her, okay? So that that richness will come to you as well. There is no way that the man will be earning the same wages with the woman. There is no way the woman will be earning the same wages with the man. That's why they say all fingers are not equal. It's not pride. That's not a pride at all. God has made it that that woman that is any higher than the husband is going to be a light to that family. Is going to elevate that family. And then you, the woman, put your pride in your handbag. Don't let that put pride in you. Be very humble to your husband and be very respectful to your husband. Okay? Maureen, I don't know if I've answered your question. Another question. Thank you so much, Winning. Thank you for that compliment. Okay. My lady is asking a question here. 2783 says, wife always, is that a question? Wife always, okay, she is advising. Listen, guys. Wife, always do your best. He will let her come around. Then he will do what? He will change your name to mommy. Absolutely. You see, then guys, let me tell you, the men in the house, listen. If you're a man watching me right now, I want you to listen and listen very carefully. Both those of you watching me from the FYP, because I know there are people watching me from the FYP that don't want to show their faces. It's fine. Wherever you're watching me from is okay. If you are a man and your wife is doing well financially, you got to be wise. You got to be wise. Encourage that woman. Encourage that woman, because that might be where, if you're a Christian, you believe in God, that might be where God is planning to lift you up. Encourage her. Give her good names, sweet names. Oh, my sweetheart. Oh, my mommy. Oh, my this. My apple, the apple of my eye. Give her good names. Encourage her. Guys, it takes a little for you to win the heart of a woman. Just a very tiny bit. The woman is ready to pour out her wallet into your own wallet. Always praise her. Love her the more. The more she makes the money, the more you love her. If you're wise. But if you're not wise, do the otherwise. At the end of the day, you'll be the one to lose out. Trust me. Women are very easy. We are very easy to win our hearts. And that is why we are so special to God. We are special creation from God. God made Adam. Guys, if you're a Christian watching me, God created Adam. Right? And God now made Eve. There are two different things. Adam was created, yeah, as a man. And then single-handedly. And then thereafter, God thought that it would be wise for Adam to have a partner. What did Adam do? Sorry, what did God do? God now took a rib from Adam and did what? And made woman, who is Eve. So can you see that there are two different things? Adam was created, Eve was made. So don't take your partner, do not take your wife for granted. She's there for you for a purpose. Guys, thank you so much for joining me in this live broadcast, okay? If you love this message tonight, do well to subscribe if today is your first time watching my channel or watching my live broadcast. And I will see you again in the next topic. We are coming with another bombshell of topic in the next live. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence in this place. I love you all. Have a very lovely weekend, and I will see you again in the next live. Okay? Thank you so much, and bye for now.